If one woman in urban goes to office, two other jobs will be created, right? To take care of the kids, to help in households. I think women should be more open to that. But even the journey itself, it was not a cakewalk, right? Like I had two kids to take care of, but I had a good support system. I got weekends for my upskilling and for my application process. After the second mains, I was matured enough to look for Plan B. Women in Public Finance Management. This is a fellowship opportunity where Janaagraha trains women fellows to be leaders in public finance management. So the fellowship is for 2 years. The stipend is 1 lakh per month. 2 years of work experience they have asked, although fresh graduates also have applied and made it to the final round. I did not consider it any lesser than UPSC interview. So I did research a whole lot in the public finance sector, especially the advancements happened in digitalization, which was my case study. So some might ask me, you have background in industrial management, ECE, now you're pivoting to public finance management. For them, my answer would be only at the intersection of specializations, excellence happens.
Hello, Nandhikeswari.
Hello,
Congratulations on getting into the Women in Public Finance Fellowship offered by Janaagraha, which is one of the best fellowship at the intersection of public policy and finance.
Thank you so much.
So for our audience, Nandhikeswari, can you give a brief introduction about you and share a bit about your background?
I'm based out of Bangalore. Now I got into the Women Public Finance Fellowship with Janaagraha. I had opportunity to study for UPSC for a good amount of time, and then I had an opportunity to upskill with Rebounce also. So through those avenues, I was able to apply for this and fortunate enough to complete the process also. Before that, I worked in the automotive industry in the US for 4 years. I have a degree in Masters in Industrial Management and undergraduate in ECE from Anna University, Chennai. So that's my background.
So in this journey, how did UPSC happen? So you were working in the US in the automobile industry. Then how did UPSC happen? Was it an accidental thing which happened or a choice which you made?
It was not accidental. All through my college, I always associated myself with social cause, be it through my volunteering time in Anna University or my postgraduate time in Rosalman Institute of Technology. I always had that kind of personality inside me. But I started working in a corporate job. It was the time when my dad retired as a village administrative officer. I was able to see the job satisfaction he had at the time of retirement. So I started asking myself whether or not I will have such a fulfilling career working in a corporate sector. So I resigned my job from corporate. We came back to India. So I started preparing. I took the optional as public administration also. So it was a very fulfilling journey, learning all those nuances and interconnections in how world works and India works. I was able to clear prelims twice. In the mains journey also, I was able to enhance my writing skills. I was reading a lot. I was listening to a lot of podcasts. I developed new hobbies. So I'm thankful to my UPSC preparation also. So that is my UPSC journey.
All right, that's interesting. So usually that kind of perspective is something which is required when you focus on what you gained out of this journey instead of just focusing on the specific outcomes you achieve in terms of maybe qualifying or not qualifying this exam.
Right.
All right. And then why you decided, and what was that time when you decided to take a plan B? Was it a pre-planned move or any specific trigger moment?
After my first mains, I focused on how UPSC interview will go through, but the mains did not happen. After the second mains, I was matured enough to look for plan B. So I started looking around how can I upskill myself to pivot towards public policy. Fortunately, I found out about Rebounce. And the thing about Rebounce is it was very much affordable at that point. After a few years of UPSC preparation, you have an opportunity cost. You are not working anymore, and you are spending a lot of time in UPSC preparation also. So Rebounce was very much affordable that way, and also it was not very time consuming. It was good enough if I could spend some 8 to 10 hours per week. Even that, I did not have that much amount of time with 2 kids, but I was able to spend at least 5 to 6 hours and be able to produce some good white paper in that applied public policy lab course also.
And at that time, what was your plan when you let's say with the timeline, can you tell us, this was the time when you started preparing for UPSC, then you gave your means. After that, you had plans to appear in upcoming UPSC examination also, or you decided to leave it all out completely and focus on plan B. So what was that?
I was kind of doubtful about whether or not I will be able to clear UPSC exam all through. So that reality struck me. I still wanted to give my another attempt, my last attempt. Meanwhile, I don't want to be without any kind of skills, not ready for job market and public policy. So if this is not happening, I want to prepare myself for what is ahead. So in that way, upskilling through APPL helped me. So after the prelims, my last prelims, I straight away applied for the job, and I was able to project myself with the kind of person who has skills to shine in the public policy sector.
All right. So I usually advise the similar kind of trajectory to the candidate. So what you typically did is, after the means examination, you decided to upskill yourself.
Right.
Even before, even without waiting for the results of the means examination. So decided to upskill, and then parallelly you maybe were preparing for the upcoming attempt. When it did not work out, then you started looking for a job. So at that time you were already having the enough substance in your resume. So
Correct,
you
correct.
did not have to wait for anything, any such upskilling and miracle to happen for that.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay. All right, interesting. And now for the candidates who are not aware of Janaagraha and this fellowship offered by Janaagraha, can you tell us a bit about what this Public Finance Management Fellowship, Women in Public Finance Management Fellowship is, and what exactly is done as part of this fellowship?
Sure. So Janaagraha is a non-government organization who is working in bettering the lives in cities through interaction with governments or citizens empowerment. So this Women in Public Finance Management, this is a fellowship opportunity where Janaagraha trains women fellows to be leaders in public finance management. We know that the women are grossly underrepresented in public finance. So it is less than 20%. So Janaagraha looked at this, and their aim is to empower women for such leadership positions. So women get better represented in public finance management. In this fellowship, 8 fellows got selected, and we will be deployed across Assam, UP, Odisha, and Karnataka. Myself, I will be working in Bangalore. So the fellows get to work with state governments either in Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs or through State Finance Commission.
Okay, all right. And what is the overall duration of the fellowship, the typical stipend here and other things?
So the fellowship is for 2 years. The stipend is 1 lakh per month.
Okay, and what about the eligibility criteria for this fellowship?
2 years of work experience they have asked, although fresh graduates also have applied and made it to the final round.
Basically, if you have a strong profile, that profile can act as a compensation for the work experience that you have.
Sure.
And how you got to know about this fellowship, and what especially motivated you to apply for this?
I got to know about this fellowship through LinkedIn post and Telegram post from Rebounce. Then there was a webinar conducted by Janaagraha also. I attended that. I have a technical background. So this fellowship also has technical aspects, like digitization in the public finance management is one of the most important aspects that fellows will get to work on. So I will be able to appreciate the importance of technology in this sphere. And also in future, I wanted to do a groundbreaking research in public finance management. So such field immersion will also help me to do a meaningful research in future.
Basically, you have directly leveraged your overall background, be it of public policy coming from UPSC preparation and upskilling along with, say, the tech background which you have because of your master's. And
Right.
the preparation, you got this opportunity. Great, fantastic. And for our audience, can you also tell us a bit about the overall selection process for this fellowship?
So the Janaagraha application, I believe they started advertising in July. The first round had 3 aspects: SOP, resume, and case analysis, along with referrals. So we had to give 2 referrals. So the first round, they had given 4 cases. In this sphere only, public finance management, I chose one that is most relevant for me, where I can leverage my technical background. So that was the first round. The second round was data assessment round. They had given data from City Finance Portal. We had to present analysis of how the ULBs can better their state of economy. The third round was virtual assessment. It was one-on-one interview, and then fourth round was in-person interview. we had to present our case analysis, and there was a group discussion also in the fourth round.
So a very comprehensive and detailed selection process in that sense.
Sure, it took almost 4 months.
Can you tell us what are those 3 skills or 3 things which helped you convert this opportunity?
First and foremost was the type of analysis I was able to provide in case study. So I think that would have been the most competitive round. So the analytical and critical thinking I was able to provide. Of course, I took the help of AI also. The second skill with the data assessment round was what I learned through APPL. The fourth skill, I would say, to be able to communicate and network with people. Before the final round, I try to connect with the current cohorts through LinkedIn, and I asked them like how I can differentiate myself from others.
And since this fellowship is related to public finance, you as such do not have any background in public finance also. So do we really need to have those finance related skills also to break this opportunity, convert this opportunity?
I don't think it is a necessity. If you have it, it is well and good. Even when I look at the other candidates who appeared for the final round, they have economics background. Some of them are from urban planning background. So I understand that their backgrounds would be more related to public finance than what I had. Differentiating factor would have been that within the short amount of time, how well I was able to project my case and my data assessment round. I did not consider it any lesser than UPSC interview. So I did research a whole lot in the public finance sector. So if you give it all, I think it is not a necessity that you have to have the public finance management background.
And how did the Rebounce broader upskilling and project as part of the Applied Public Policy Lab program help you convert this opportunity?
First of all, the Applied Public Policy Lab, the course itself. So we had to write a white paper. We had developed, a basic review of data, how to fill for the missing data, how to project, how to present the data with graphs. So that is the first step, first help I got through the APPL. During the process itself for the application, the resume building aspect was you and Akshat had helped a lot. Akshat also was kind enough to give me a referral from our interaction through APPL. And then for the interview preparation, I scheduled mock interview with Akshat, and he gave me very positive feedback and how I can improve. Also for the final round, how to tackle the group discussion and presentation also. So those are the key aspects from Rebounce.
And maybe can you also double click on the interview preparations support? Not just the support, what the interview at Janaagraha typically involved, how you prepared for it, and how Rebounce also helped you in this journey?
We already knew how the interview was going to be like. So there is going to be a group discussion, but we already knew what the topic of the group discussion is going to be. So I delved deeper. I heard many podcasts. I read a lot of articles. I read about it, and then case analysis. I did my groundwork already in first round. So it was about how well I'm going to present my case. I got help from Akshat. So he gave me how to improve the presentation itself. There was a panel interview during the final round. So there were 4 people who are from who already specialized in public finance in Janaagraha. The questions they asked, Akshat had already helped me to come up with framework. How well I can project my answers through critical thinking within short frame of time. That was very helpful.
Okay. All right. Interesting. And Nandhikeswari, a lot of women who make this transition from, let's say, earlier working in the sector, then leaving it all, preparing for various examinations, sometimes also focusing on, maybe marriage and motherhood, and then going back to the corporate world. They usually face a lot of, challenges emotionally and professionally. So did you also face any challenges in making this transition from rather motherhood to the corporate world once again?
Right. So I'm yet to take up the challenge, but even the journey itself, it was not a cakewalk, right? I had 2 kids to take care of, but I had a good support system. I'm grateful for that. So whenever I could get help, my family would come and help. I got weekends for my upskilling and for my application process. Yes, I was initially hesitant on like whether to take up the job even now, because my younger kid is still young, like he's less than 2 years. So I was still hesitant. That's why I did not apply regressively. Also, like let me take it in a slow pace. So when the right opportunity comes, I'll take it up. So Janaagraha's culture also seems to be very women friendly. This being a women public finance management fellowship, I have a good understanding that they give some kind of flexible work hours also. It is going to be a travel, but my personal circumstances also considered. So that kind of work culture was what I was waiting for, and this fellowship is a much awaited opportunity for me.
Okay, all right, interesting. And maybe how did you stay mentally and emotionally strong in this transition, balancing motherhood, maybe some kind of pressure of going back to the corporate world, preparing for the UPSC examination, or coming out of it? So how did you manage all this?
Yes, there was a great deal of pressure also. Like first 2 years of UPSC, okay, fine. I'm preparing, you can apply. After that, some might start asking like, don't you have an opportunity cost preparing for so long? That was the reality also, right?
Right,
So
exactly.
it took a mental and emotional toll, and even I felt sick often also. That was also there. But what helped me was during my third attempt, I did yoga consistently. I was also carrying at that time, so yoga helped me a lot.
Okay, and maybe, okay, what advice would you like to give to other women who have taken similar type of career break and now are hesitant to maybe go back to the corporate world because they feel the gap is what defines them?
Right. So I think the one answer would be to leverage the social capital you have. Women are well positioned to take advantage of the social capital they have. If you have kids, I think we should be more forthcoming to ask for help from family. I think it depends on where you are positioned, right? If you are in tier 2 or tier 3, you will have your relatives or neighbors around who can take care of the kids. Meanwhile, you can upskill, apply for these jobs. If you are in tier 1, it depends on your financial thing. You can go for daycare or hire nanny, like that. I think women should be more forthcoming in that aspect. It is said like if one woman in urban goes to office, two other jobs will be created, right? So to take care of the kids, to help in households, I think women should be more open to that. Society may frown upon that, but it is what it is, right?
Right.
You should get all the help and move ahead in your career.
All right. That is certainly a lesson for every woman to know around. Right. All right. So finally, looking back, what does this achievement of being selected in this prestigious fellowship after all these gap years, preparation for UPSC, etc. Finally, what does this mean to you?
It means a world to me, world of opportunity. I'm grateful that I've been selected for this opportunity, and I'm looking forward to leverage this for my future research goals. And I believe excellence and advancements happen at the intersection of specializations. So some might ask me, you have background in industrial management, ECE, now you're pivoting to public finance management. For them, my answer would be only at the intersection of specializations, excellence happens. This kind of specialization in multiple categories will help me to contribute to society better.
All right. Fantastic. And in this overall journey of transition, maybe what is that one thing at Rebounce which stood out for you?
For me, Rebounce has been a reliable mentor. That is a lot to me. Even beyond, I was associated with the APPL. You and Akshat were willing to help me after even the course got over, right? So I'm grateful for that, and I thank you guys so much for that. And even when I was interacting with my peers from college who took up UPSC and now they have transitioned to something else, so they said they did not have anything when they transitioned away from UPSC. So they also have respect for what you guys do, and from all of them, I wish you all the best.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Nandhikeswari, for the kind words. And your words are the fuel to the vision of Rebounce. And we look forward to support you in this journey. We Whenever you need any further support from our end, feel free to reach out. We'll be more than happy to help, guide, and support. For our audience, it's a humble request to all of you to please, like, comment, and subscribe. If you found this, experience of Nandhikeswari beneficial, we'll try to bring more such content for you to help you make a smooth transition to your corporate world, to your, Plan B careers. So congratulations, Nandhikeswari, once again for making it to this fellowship, and thank you for taking out your time for this wonderful
Not
session.
at all. It was my pleasure.